Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day you are coming across this video. I hope that you are having an amazing day or have had an amazing day. Welcome back to At the Willow Tree. Today is day 90. I cannot believe that we have been on this journey together for 90 days. But here we are. God is so good and He's so faithful. And I'm so excited about what He's already been showing us, what He's already been doing in our lives, and what He's going to do from this point forward. I shared with all of you day 90 in our devotion, and it was called Walking Closely with God. And it was encouraging us to make sure that we're not just walking next to Him some of the way, but we're fully invested in our relationship with Him, where we are fully surrendering, where we are walking closely with Him and walking intentionally in obedience to Him. And that when we do those things, then He will give us everything that we need to fulfill the purpose He's called us to and to find favor and blessing with Him. It's when we're walking in obedience, in complete surrender, that even though it's a little scary, He does the most work in and through our lives. And so it was such an encouragement to me, and I hope it was an encouragement to you as well. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to do what we normally do and shift over and read our chapter out of Psalm for the day. And that is chapter 88. So let's dig into chapter 88 and see what the Lord has for us in this. Psalm chapter 88 says, O Lord, God of my salvation, I cry out to you by day. I come to you at night. Now hear my prayer, listen to my cry, for my life is full of trouble, and death draws near. I am as good as dead, like a strong man with no strength left. They have left me among the dead, and I lie like a corpse in a grave. I am forgotten, cut off from your care. You have thrown me into the lowest pit, into the darkest depths. Your anger weighs me down. With wave after wave, you have engulfed me. You have driven my friends away by making me repulsive to them. I am in a trap with no way of escape. My eyes are blinded by my tears. Each day I beg for your help, O Lord. I lift my hands to you for mercy. Are your wonderful deeds of any use to the dead? Do the dead rise up and praise you? Can those in the grave declare your unfailing love? Can they proclaim your faithfulness in the place of destruction? Can the darkness speak of your wonderful deeds? Can anyone in the land of forgetfulness talk about your righteousness? O Lord, I cry out to you. I will keep on pleading day by day. O Lord, why do you reject me? Why do you turn your face from me? I have been sick and close to death since my youth. I stand helpless and desperate before you, your terrors. Your fierce anger has overwhelmed me. Your terrors have paralyzed me. They swirl around me like flood waters all day long. They engulfed me completely. You have taken away my companions and loved ones. Darkness is my closest friend. Psalm 88 is very heavy, but just like we've been discovering, Psalm is reflected in the human condition. And how many of us have felt these feelings before? But I think the beauty in all of this is the fact that the author is truly coming to God with all of these emotions. They're feeling like they're in trouble. They're feeling like they're unseen by Him, like God is being silent. They're feeling alone and abandoned, rejected, wondering if they've done something wrong, and they're incurring God's discipline. If He's angry with them, what the point in all of this is. And there are times when you and I feel that too. When we're going through things in life and we feel like everything is working against us, where life just seems so hard. But even in all of that, I love the beginning where it says, I cry out to you by day and I call to you at night. The author of this chapter, in spite of all of their feelings, is still coming to God day and night on a daily basis. Why? Because they know that when they are in trouble, God is the only answer. That when they're going through tough times, God is the only solution. And so they're inviting God into the mess, whether they've created it or it's been created by someone else. They are inviting God into all of it and asking him to deliver them because they know that he will. They know the faithfulness of God. They know what God's history is. And they know if God is anything, he is consistent. If he did it yesterday, he'll do it today. And then he'll do it tomorrow. When reading all of this, I wanted to list what the lessons of the chapter were. What are some lessons that I can get practical with it and apply to my own life? And this is what I see the lessons to be. 1, be consistent in prayer. Don't stop praying until God answers. 2, be honest in your prayer with how you feel. God already knows how you feel. So there's no point in trying to make it seem like you are something that you're not. Just be honest. Even in the negative emotions, even when you're mad or frustrated or upset or going through a hardship that you just don't understand. Invite God into your troubles. And then finally, allow God to bring good into what was sent to destroy you. There are many times, whether by our own hands or others, where it feels like life is just out to get us. But Romans 8:28 gives us the promise that God works all things for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. So that tells me that no matter what the situation is, if I invite God into the situation, to the circumstance, he will work it out for my good, for my benefit, and that it will be purposed for what he has for us. Not what I have for myself, but what his purpose for my life is. I hope that this encourages you today, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you back tomorrow at the Willow Tree. Bye, guys.